Hey, what's up, Productivity Junkies? Darren Persinger here. I'm hoping that you guys have all your holiday shopping done so that you're stress-free and relaxed heading into the holiday season here. I want to tell you guys a quick story. My niece and I, Caitlin, shout out to Caitlin, hope varsity basketball is going good for you right now. Caitlin and I were driving in our car back in Wisconsin, heading up to my brother's lake cabin, and what I heard her say was, "Have you ever seen a phoenix?" She's looking out the window and she goes, "Have you ever seen a phoenix?" And I looked at her and I'm like, "Caitlin, you realize that a phoenix is a mythological bird, right? It doesn't exist." And she looks at me like, "Yeah." And we kind of went back and forth, and we were both a little confused, and I could tell, like, by the look on her face, she didn't know what I was talking about, and I was wondering where she was coming from. We finally figured out that she was just looking out the window, and she saw a building, University of Phoenix. I thought she said, "Have you ever seen a phoenix?" A little miscommunication problem, but we laughed about it and had a lot of fun talking about it. But it brings up to mind, as you're doing business planning right now for 2010, and I know a lot of people are saying do business plans and have these goals set and look at this and know these numbers and do this. I'm going to take the route that I want you to think about that bird, the phoenix, and what it really stands for. You know, if you aren't familiar with the myth of the phoenix, it's a bird that lives for 100 years, and at the end of its life, it dies and turns into flames and burns into ashes, and then from the ashes, it rises again. It's reborn into another bird. So as this year's coming to an end, look at what you can do to be reborn for next year, and not by trying to make new, bigger plans and goals and do all that stuff, but just look at what can you do to unshed, to release, to get things that are on your shoulders off your shoulders, to complete your undones, to finish up the tasks that are incomplete. That would be my advice for finishing up this season, for finishing up this year. Don't focus so much on what you want to try to accomplish next year, because it's been my experience for me personally and for working with a lot of people in their business, that it's hard to really springboard and move into next year when you have a lot of things weighing you down. So look at what is undone and complete it. Look at what's unfinished and complete it. Get all those things done so that you really can focus on making 2010 the best year in your business.